my dear students, I welcome back to your favorite channel NEET World. This is Vasavi Ma'am, your biology educator for Foundation. Yes, so students, this particular session is especially useful for the 9th upcoming CBSE students, and it is also very much useful for the 10th and 11th upcoming students also. Yes, so students, this particular session is all about why NEET Foundation is crucial in class 9th biology. So students, the session may continue for 40 to 50 minutes. I request all the students to be please stay tuned with patience until the session gets end. Yes, why NEET Foundation is crucial in class 9th biology? What is NEET actually? So NEET is National Entrance Cum Eligibility Test. It is conducted for the students those who want to pursue the ranks in medical courses like MBBS, BDS Bachelor of Dental Surgery, BHMS Bachelor of Homeopathic Medicine and Surgery, and next BAMS Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine Surgery. So to pursue the ranks in all these courses, you need to qualify the national level examination called NEET. So why you need to start this NEET preparation early? Why you need to start this particular preparation from the 9th standard itself, and what are the main basic concepts which are going to be linked directly from the 9th to the 11th and 12th biology syllabus. So all these things we are going to look in today's particular session. So please stay tuned and get ready with your books and pens to note down all the important concepts for your foundation preparation and to build a strong foundation in biology. Yes. So without any delay, let's get started with the session. Yes. So why you need to start the foundation preparation from the class 9th itself? Because the 9th standard is a base where the conceptual clarity begins early. Okay. So in the 9th standard, in the 9th biology syllabus, you are going to have total 6 number of chapters. So among that 6, these are the basic chapters you need to focus. Those are cells, yes, important concepts like cells, tissues, diversity and health. So these three chapters are included in your class 9th biology, and these three concepts are very much important, and these are the very basic concepts you need to learn from the 9th class itself, because these concepts are included in your 11th standard also, and from these concepts only you are going to get the questions for NEET examination. Yes, and these are the concepts which are also included in the class 11th and 12th. Which are those topics, students? Cells, tissues and diversity and health. So these are the 4 chapters. Okay, these are the 4 basic chapters you all need to study, and you all need to start your preparation from the 9th standard itself to build a strong foundation. Yes. And next, why you need to start in the 9th class itself? Because it bridges the gap between the school and NEET. Okay, because NCERT class 9th textbook, okay, the NCERT lines which are present in your class 9 biology, those are very easy to understand, and by reading those NCERT textbooks you can be able to solve the multiple choice questions, because most of the NEET aspirants get the time to build accuracy and confidence in the 9th standard itself, because in the 9th standard the NCERT textbook, okay, the NCERT is going to have a number of multiple choice questions, and it is going to contain different level of type of questions, students. So we are going to look into that now. Yes. So in the 9th standard, if you start the preparation, it bridges the gap between the school and NEET. Okay, if you start the preparation in your school level only, then it becomes very easy to crack the examination. Yes. Next, so it avoids the last minute rush, because starting from the class 9th ensures gradual learning rather than cramming in the class 11th and 12th. It means, as I have said you, there are 4 most important chapters which are directly present in your 11th standard also. Those are cells, tissues, diversity and health. These 4 are the main basic concepts. It means you need to clear all your basics in the 9th standard itself. Then later when you are going to appear in the 11th standard, again same you are going to learn. So when you are very strong with the preparation in the foundation in the 9th standard, then it becomes easy for you in the 11th standard to understand all the concepts. So avoid the last minute rush. It means you need to start your preparation in advance in the 9th standard itself. And students understand, revise and retain the concepts better over time. It means as you are clear with the basic chapters in your 9th standard itself, then when you are going to appear in the 11th standard, there all these concepts becomes easy and you are going to get enough time to revise all the chapters again from the basics. So it is very good for all of you to learn all these concepts in the 9th standard itself. Yes. It strengthens the scientific temper. Okay, it means when all of you are going to learn the concepts in their 9th standard, then you can ask the questions, you can explore the concepts and you can enjoy the biology concepts by learning students. So in the 9th standard you are going to get enough time to ask the questions to your teachers, and the next you are going to get enough time to perform all the live experiments, you are going to get the time for performing the activities. All these things you can perform in your 9th standard, you are going to get enough time. So when you are very strong with all this, then easily when you are going to enter in your 11th standard, these all concepts becomes easy for you, then easily you can understand the lengthy concepts in a short period of time. So this is the main strategy you all need to focus. Yes. So in the 9th standard you are going to get the time to ask the questions, you can explore the concepts, okay, you can learn the concepts based on the real life applications also, and you can enjoy the subject without fear of marks, because here in the 9th standard the questions are of different types. Okay, you are going to get the different types of questions in your examination. See, look here, foundation training includes, okay, if you want to build the strong foundation, you need to focus upon different categories of questions. Those are case study questions. These are very most important, students. Okay, so already I have done the session on tricks, okay, how to solve the case study questions based on applying some 5 smart tricks. You can easily go through our the NEET World channel and you can click on the playlist to get the concept clear for these particular case study questions. And next, concept maps. Yes, this also we have started in the foundation series. Already I have given you the mind map of muscular tissues, epithelial tissues, and the next one is nervous tissues. All these mind maps I have uploaded in the playlist of NEET World YouTube channel. You can easily click on that to get your concepts clear. And next, experiments that enhance the interest. Okay, so to understand the concepts, okay, in the 9th standard itself you need to build the strong foundation in 4 main things. Like, first of all, you need to focus mostly on the case study questions, as they are going to include 4 marks in your biology examination paper. And next, you need to understand the concept maps. Concept maps are nothing but just reading all the NCERT lines, line to line doesn't matter that you are going to get a clear conceptual understanding. No, students, that is absolutely wrong, because after in the biology you need to prepare a short notes, you need to prepare some mind maps to remember all the concepts, then only you are going to attempt the NEET foundation questions. Yes, and the next, you can also perform the experiments in your 9th standard. So the 9th is very crucial, and it is a base to all of you to build the strong foundation in biology. Yes, and next, yes, so practice NEET type questions early. Okay, so in the 9th NCERT textbook, you are going to have different types of questions like multiple choice questions, assertion reasoning, high order thinking skills. Okay, so these all are the different categories of questions. Okay, these all questions you are going to attempt in your boards. Okay, so when you are going to attempt these particular type of questions, then easily it becomes practice to all of you to attempt these questions in NEET examination also. So the 9th is very crucial. When you are very perfect with the case study questions, high order thinking skills and assertion and reason, so through this it becomes a training to all of you to attempt the questions for the NEET. So when you are very perfect with this, then easily you can crack your NEET examination. If your dream is really want to become a doctor, then you need to follow these particular strategy and you need to follow the preparation from the 9th standard itself. Yes, and it enhances the question solving speed, accuracy and pattern recognition. Okay, by solving these one by one type of questions, then easily you are going to understand where you are. Okay, it shows where you stands for, and it shows your recognition, and it shows how speed and how fastly you are going to solve those particular type of questions. So time management also very important when you are going to attempt all these particular type of questions in your examination. So when it comes to the case study questions, there you need to understand the concept instead of reading the given paragraph, students. Okay, so once just you click on the NEET World YouTube channel, and there you can watch the 5 smart tricks how to be applied to solve the case study questions, then it becomes easy to all of you. So this is the way why you need to start your preparation early. Yes, so now we are going to look into the most important chapters. Okay, we are going to discuss the chapters which are of high weightage for the NEET examination, for the NEET Foundation, and next we are going to solve some questions. Okay, we are going to compare the questions of NEET Foundation Biology, and we are going to compare the foundation questions with the previous year questions of the NEET exam paper. Yes, so let's get started now again. Yes students, let's look into the syllabus first. So this is the 9th biology syllabus. In the 9th biology you are going to have completely 6 chapters. So among that 6, okay, which are very highly important for the NEET Foundation, you need to know, and in that chapters where you need to focus, on which concepts you need to focus, these are the list of them. So easily you can, please I request all of you to note down all these points and take the screenshots if possible. Yes students, see look here, in the class 9 biology the first chapter is Cell, the fundamental unit of life. It is a damn sure chapter, it is a very important chapter to all of you, as you all have prepared for this chapter from your 8th standard itself. You all have know the basic idea about it in your 8th standard, as you have learned there basically, but when it comes to the 9th standard, again you need to learn this chapter, and here in the 9th standard it is a very highest chapter. Okay, according to the weightage, Cell, the fundamental unit of life, it is one of the highest chapter. Okay, it includes 30 to 45% of weightage, students. Okay, you need to focus upon this particular chapter, and same chapter, Cell, the fundamental unit of life, it is included in your 8th standard, 9th standard, and again in the 11th and 12th standard also you are going to learn this particular chapter. So students, think how important it is and how you need to start your preparation early in the 9th standard itself. Yes, so when it comes to the main concepts, okay, in which concepts you need to focus to build a strong foundation. Yes, see, you need to focus on the cell structure, and you need to learn all the cell organelles. You need to learn some important cell organelles like chloroplast, mitochondria, nucleus, and the next you also need to learn the plasma membrane. Okay, this is one of the most important concept to be understood. Okay, the plasma membrane, its way of transport mechanisms, it is one of the most important and lengthy concept to be understood, and from this particular concept you are going to get the case study questions also, students. Yes, and next one is osmosis and diffusion. You need to know the differences between both of these topics. And next, when it comes to the cell organelles, high priority you need to give for the nucleus and chromosomes, and next, differences between plant cells and animal cells. So these are the main concepts you need to learn in your 9th standard to prepare and to build the strong foundation in NEET. Yes, and next, second chapter is tissues. It is also one of the very most important highest chapter. Same chapter is included in the class 12th biology. Okay, so the same chapter is included in your class 11th and 12th also. So you need to start your preparation here itself. So in the 9th standard, from this chapter you need to focus on the plant tissues as well as animal tissues. Okay, you need to learn the tissue structure and function in plants as well as in animals. So when it comes to the animal tissues, you need to focus upon the connective tissues, muscular tissues and nervous tissues, because these are the main basic concepts through which you are going to get the direct questions in the NEET examination also, students. So this is a directly linked chapter for the NEET. Yes. So please focus on the second chapter also. And next, when it comes to the third chapter, diversity in the living world, okay, it is also one of the highest chapter. So the first three chapters, cell the unit of life, tissues and diversity in the living world, these three are the most crucial chapters, and these three chapters directly again you are going to learn and again you are going to revise in the class 11th and 12th also, students. So the diversity in the living world, it is one of the damn sure topic to crack the NEET examination, okay. So the diversity in the living world, this chapter is included in the class 11th also, and in the 9th only you are going to learn this particular chapter, okay. So you need to have the basic idea of these three chapters in the 9th standard itself, because these are the directly linked to the class 11th and 12th. Yes, so when it comes to the chapter 3, here again you need to learn two kingdoms. You need to learn the animal kingdom and plant kingdom. Yes, you need to learn all the 5 kingdom classifications, and you also need to focus mainly on the classification and its mode of nutrition, nomenclature, and the next you also need to learn, when it comes to the animal kingdom, you need to focus upon the phylums also. You are going to learn 10 different phylums. Yes. So this is a way how the chapters are present in the class 9th biology, and how actually they are going to link for the class 11th, and how they are important for the NEET Foundation and NEET examination, okay. These three are the chapters, these are present in your class 9th biology, and again you are going to revise them and you are going to learn them as it is in your 11th standard also. So in the 9th you need to prepare the strong basics to crack the examination when it comes to 11th and 12th standards. Yes. Next we are going to look into the 4th chapter. Yes, why do we fall ill? So this is also one of the most important chapter. So from this chapter you need to focus upon the causes of diseases. You need to learn different types of diseases, using the causes, next pathogens, immunity and vaccines. Major priority you have to give for the immunity and vaccines, because same these chapter is again linked with the class 12th biology, in the 12th standard biology, okay. There you are going to learn about the immunology, okay. There you need to learn the chapter immunity. So when you learn about the immunity and vaccines in the 9th standard itself, it becomes easy when you are going to appear for the 12th standard also. So it is also one of the most important concept to be remembered. Yes. Next, coming towards the 5th chapter, natural resources, it is a very moderate chapter, so you can skip it, okay. So you can skip this particular chapter. So this is very general chapter, and it is very much useful if you prepare very highly for your boards, okay. But for the foundation, it is not that much required, but it is very important for the CBSE boards. So here you need to focus just on the biogeochemical cycles of water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution. Next, when it comes to biogeocycles, here you need to learn the nitrogen cycle, okay. It is one of the most important concept to be remembered, okay. This nitrogen cycle you have to learn in the 9th standard also, and again you need to revise in the 12th and 11th standard also, students. So it is one of the most important concept which is linked directly from 9th to higher studies like 11th and 12th. So it is very important for the NEET Foundation, okay. Yes. And next, conservation of resources, it is important for the CBSE boards. And next, when it comes to the 6th chapter, improvement in food resources, it is one of the very highest chapter, but in the 9th standard you need to focus mainly on the agriculture, animal husbandry, manure versus fertilizers, okay. These all the concepts you need to focus in the 9th standard, but when you are perfect with these particular concepts, some basics, okay, not the complete chapter, only few basics are directly linked for the 12th standard biology, that is biotechnology. You are going to learn about it in the biotechnology chapter in the botany. So as if now you are going to be, okay, you need to be perfect in the agriculture, animal husbandry, and you need to know the differences between manure versus fertilizer. It is also very much important for the CBSE boards. And next, crop breeding, okay, crop protection and breeding programs, okay, this is important for the NEET Foundation. This is important for CBSE boards and this is important for the NEET Foundation. Yes. So students, clear with all the chapters 1 to 6. So the first 3 chapters, tissues, okay, cell the fundamental unit of life, tissues, and the next diversity of living organisms. These 3 chapters are the very damn sure chapters to crack the NEET Foundation exams as well as to crack the NEET examination. So these chapters are included in your class 9th also, and these are directly linked for the 11th and 12th standards also, students. So this is a proper strategy how you need to start your foundation early. And when it comes to the 4th, 5th and 6th chapters, when it comes to the 4th chapter, here you need to give the high priority for the immunity and vaccines, okay, because most of the questions are going to be appeared from these particular concepts. And next, when it comes to the natural resources, this is one of the moderate chapter I can say, but when you are perfect with this chapter, you can easily crack your CBSE boards also. So most of the questions are important for the CBSE boards in this particular chapter. When it comes to 6th chapter, improvement in food resources. So here you need to know the breeding concepts, breeding methods, and you need to learn the animal husbandry, okay. So these are also the few basics which you need to learn here itself, and again this chapter is also linked with the 12th standard botany. There you are going to learn about it in the biotechnology chapter. So this is the way how actually the chapters are directly linked for the class 11th and 12th standards, okay. So now we are going to look into the, yes, so now we are going to look into the questions, okay, how actually the questions are present in the 9th foundation and how actually the questions are being asked in the NEET exam paper also. So now we are going to get the clear conceptual idea. So before that, this is just a mind map, okay. So this is just a road map, so please you can take the screenshot of it. Yes. So here it is just a mind map which is going to include 6 chapters, and in these 6 chapters which are actually important for the NEET Foundation, that is present in it. So please take the screenshot of this particular slide. Yes. Yes, students. So now we are going to look into some important diagrams as well as its questions, and we are going to compare these questions with foundation biology of class 9th, and the next we are also going to compare it with the NEET previous year questions. Yes, so here is the given diagram is the differences in between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. So students, I am not going to explain each and everything elaboratively because already we have done with these particular first 2 chapters, tissues, and next coming towards the first chapter, cell the fundamental unit of life. So please you can go to the playlist to know all the concepts and terms clear. So as if now I am going to explain you and I am going to analyze the options clearly. Yes, this is a given slide, okay. The given picture here is the prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell. So based on this we have 2 questions here. So this is the foundation question of biology class 9. What is absent in prokaryotic cells but present in the eukaryotic cells? Yes. So already you people know the characteristics of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, but here are the given options you need to find out, yes, which are present in the eukaryotic cells but which is absent in the prokaryotic cells. Yes. What is absent inside the prokaryotes? DNA, ribosomes, nucleus, and the next one is the plasma membrane. These are the 4 options given here. So in the prokaryotes, the nucleus is absent because we are not going to find the well defined nucleus in the prokaryotes, because in the prokaryotes the genetic material floats freely inside the cytoplasm, and for that we are calling it as the nucleoid. Can you see here? This is the nucleoid. So this is the nucleoid. So we are not calling it as the nucleus because it is not well defined, okay. It is not the true nucleus. So it is absent. The nucleus is absent in the prokaryotes, but it is present in the eukaryotes. Yes, so the option C will be the right option. DNA, ribosomes, plasma membrane, these three are present in both the prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So now here is the previous year question of NEET 2019. See students, this is your 9th question, but here is the NEET PYQ. Okay, let's see how it is directly linked with the 9th CBSE. Yes. Which of the following structures is absent in prokaryotic cells? Again same, the given questions are plasma membrane, DNA, nucleus, and the next one is the ribosomes. Okay, which of the following structures is absent in the prokaryotic cells? What is absent in the prokaryotic cells again? Nucleus is absent inside the prokaryotic cells. So absolutely the 9th standard question is exactly linked with the NEET previous year question. So this is the amazing idea I want to give to all of you to learn the foundation concepts clear in the 9th standard itself. Yes, let's look into the one more concepts. Yes, this is the most important concept for your CBSE boards also and for the upcoming higher studies also. That is osmosis and diffusion. Yes. So you need to know the major differentiation in between the osmosis and diffusion. So here for the both of these there is a differentiation nature that is called as the semi-permeable membrane. Okay. So semi-permeable membrane is involved in the osmosis process. In the osmosis the molecules are going to move, the solvent molecules are going to move from higher to lower region through the involvement of the semi-permeable membrane. Okay, but in the diffusion there is no involvement of the semi-permeable membrane, and when it comes to the osmosis again you need to learn the types of solutions like isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic. So these are the main important concepts you need to focus for your CBSE boards as well as for the NEET Foundation examination. Yes. And the next concept here is, yes, the questions based on the cell organelle called as nucleus. Yes. So the nucleus is often described as the cell brain. Okay. Why we are calling the nucleus as a cell brain? Okay. Why it is called as control center of the cell? Because the nucleus is going to control all the metabolic activities required for the cell, and it is going to store the genetic information. That is the reason we are calling it as the cell's brain. But here are the given options. It is shaped like that of brain. It is absolutely the wrong option. It is not in the shape of the brain. Okay. It controls and coordinates various metabolic activities. Yes. So this is the right option. Option 4, it can divide and give rise to 2 nuclei. Yes, this is also the wrong option. And option 1 is it is located in the center of the cell. Okay, these all options are irrelevant. Okay, so the right option is option 3. It is going to control, okay, and it is going to coordinate the various activities which are required for the cell, and it is going to store the genetic information which is actually required for the individual's growth and development. Yes, and here is the previous year question of the NEET. Okay, are you understanding these? This is the questions. Okay, these are the questions from the first chapter, Cell, the Fundamental Unit of Life. Okay, that chapter is included in standard 9th also, and it is included in the 11th standard also. Yes, so here we are comparing the questions of 9th as well as 11th and 12th. So please try to understand, my dear students, the structure that is not found in the nucleus is, okay, inside the nucleus what is absent. So look here, the given options are chromatin is present, nucleolus is present, DNA is present, but ribosomes are absent. Okay, so inside the nucleus here we can find the nucleolus, the fine colored network of thread-like structures called as chromatin. This will be the nuclear envelope. Okay, and it is continuous with the endoplasmic reticulum. Yes, on this endoplasmic reticulum only we are going to find the ribosomes which are involved in the protein synthesis, but inside the nucleus the ribosomes are absent. Yes. Yes, one more interesting and very much important concept, that is plasma membrane. Which one of the following is correctly matched with respect to the function of the organelle? Yes, this is a given organelle, cell organelle here, cell membrane. Okay, it is also called as the plasma membrane. Okay, here are the given options. You need to match the correct option with regarding to the functions of these particular cell organelle. Option 1, lysosome protein synthesis. Okay, so this is not the lysosome actually, it is the plasma membrane, but lysosome is again, it is not at all involved in the protein synthesis, so this will be the wrong option. Next, second option, mitochondria lipid synthesis. This is also absolutely wrong. Mitochondria is called as powerhouse of the cell, which is going to generate the energy in the form of ATP. And next, ribosomes secretion. It is also the wrong option, students. So, Golgi apparatus is involved in modification and secretion of proteins. And the option 4, plasma membrane, selectively permeable membrane. Okay, this is absolutely right. Okay, the given cell organelle here, okay, the given picture, he is cell membrane, also called as plasma membrane. It is called as selectively permeable membrane because it is going to allow the solvents, okay, it is going to allow the molecules to transport in and out of the cell. Only selected molecules are going to be transported to the inner cell environment, to the outer cell environment. So, this will be the right option. Next, plasmolysis in the plant cell is defined as. What is plasmolysis actually? So, look into these given options. Breakdown of plasma membrane in hypotonic medium. Breakdown of plasma membrane is right, but again here is a statement, hypotonic solution. Okay, this is the wrong option, students. So, in the hypotonic solution, the cell gains the water and it is going to swell. That is the process called as endosmosis. Due to endosmosis, the cell swells in the hypotonic solution, but here it is not going to break down the plasma membrane. So, this will be the wrong option. So, regarding plasmolysis, what is the right option? You need to choose here. Option 2, shrinkage of cytoplasm in hypertonic medium. So, this is absolutely right. In the hypertonic solution, the cell loses the water due to the process of exosmosis and the cell shrinks in the hypertonic solution. So, this is the shrinkage of plasma membrane is only known as the plasmolysis. Yes, so this will be the right option. And this plasmolysis concept is briefly explained in the 9th standard also, and again it is included in the 12th standard also. So, it is mandatory to learn these particular concept in the 9th standard. And next one, shrinkage of nucleoplasm, absolutely wrong, and option 4 is none of them is wrong because already we have the answer in second option. Yes. Next concept, brush bordered epithelium. Yes, so these particular questions are related to the second chapter, tissues. Yes, so these all are the different types of tissues, and we have also done the foundation series based on these particular epithelial tissues concept. Yes, what is brush bordered epithelium? Okay, so brush bordered epithelium is found in the given options are stomach, small intestine, fallopian tube and trachea. So, the brush bordered epithelium is nothing but the projections, okay, the inward projections like finger like projections called as microvilli. Okay, for these columnar epithelium, the columnar epithelium is going to modify into finger like projections called as microvilli. Okay, these presence of these microvilli is going to give the appearance like a brush. So, hence it is called as brush bordered epithelium. So, now where we can find these particular brush bordered epithelial tissue? Yes, let us find out. These are the given options: stomach, small intestine, fallopian tube and trachea. So, among this, first of all let us look into the right option. Small intestine will be the right answer, students. So, inside the small intestine, the epithelial tissues are going to show the finger like projections called as microvilli to increase the surface area for the process of digestion. So, this will be the right option. Small intestine, inside the small intestine we can find these particular type of brush bordered epithelium, whereas inside the stomach columnar epithelial cells are present. So, this will be the wrong option. Inside the fallopian tube and trachea, ciliated epithelial cells are found. So, these two also Wrong. Only brush bordered is found in the small intestine. Yes. Next question. So related to these particular tissues chapter of 9th, and again this chapter is present in the 12th standard also. So here are the given options. It is a NEET 2016 question. Just I am giving you the idea how actually the foundation is important in 9th CBSE and how you need to prepare the basics for your upcoming higher standard students. Okay. So yes, which of the following epithelial tissues is involved in diffusion and forms the lining of blood vessels and alveoli? Yes. In the diffusion mechanism, okay, in the diffusion process, which type of tissues are involved? So here are the given options. Cuboidal epithelium, this is wrong. Yes. Ciliated epithelium, this we can find inside the trachea and fallopian tubes. So first two options are wrong. Next, option C, simple squamous epithelium, this is absolutely right. And option D is columnar epithelium, that we can find inside the stomach. Yes, so here simple squamous epithelial tissue. So here the cells are closely arranged, okay. These are aggregated together without any intracellular spaces, and these are present in the blood vessels, alveoli, and it forms the lining of blood vessels, okay, through the process of diffusion, okay. The respiration process is going to occur by the process of diffusion, where the gases are going to diffuse freely, carbon dioxide and oxygen easily from our lungs. So the blood vessels and alveoli, all these are going to be lined by the simple squamous epithelial tissues. Yes. Next, it is related to the muscle tissue. Yes, this is a question of NEET. Yes, which of the following muscle types is involuntary non-striated? Let's underline all these key terms. Involuntary, non-striated, found in the walls of internal organs, okay. So here these are the given three types of muscular tissues: cardiac muscle, smooth muscle, and skeletal muscle. So here there is one muscle which is involuntary and which is non-striated, and that is found in the internal organs, okay. Which type of muscular tissue is found inside the internal organs? Let's find out. Yes, skeletal muscle. So students, please don't be panic and don't get stressed and confused. Already we have done with the first two chapters. So and again I am going to repeat you, and I request all of you to tap on the YouTube channel NEET World, and you can click on the playlist to get all the concepts clear. Yes, skeletal muscle, this is absolutely wrong, because this is a muscle which is involved in the voluntary functions, okay, and it is a striated muscle. Cardiac muscle, it is a striated but it is non-voluntary, okay, it is involuntary in function, but it is present only inside the walls of the heart. So this will be also the wrong option. Next one, voluntary muscle, the option D, okay, it is indirectly related to, indirectly given option, and it is same for the skeletal tissue. So again option C is smooth muscles. So this will be the right option. So can you see here, these are the smooth muscles, which are, these are called as, these are uninucleated, these are non-stripped, okay, these are non-striated, and these are involuntary in functions, which we can find in the internal organs, which we can find in the linings of the internal organs of our body, like stomach, okay, and we can also find it in the, yes, we can also find the muscles of the eyes, okay. Inside all these organs we can find these particular type of muscular tissue. Next, the muscles involved in the movement of arm are, this is the foundation question, okay. To move your hands, to move the, to perform the exercise, to walk, to do all these activities, which tissue, which muscle tissue is actually involved? I am going to explain you the direct answer. Stripped muscle, that is also called as striated muscle, that is also called as skeletal muscle or voluntary muscle. Skeletal, stripped, and voluntary, all these muscles, okay, these all are the alternate names for the skeletal muscle only. Can you see here? Yes, these are required for the movement of your hand and to perform daily life activities. Yes. Next question is related to the nervous tissue. Which of the following features is not the characteristics of the neuron? Okay, see, this is the structure of the neuron. These are the branches which arises from the region of the cyton. These are called as dendrites, okay, and this will be the nucleus. Yes. So the central region is also called as cyton or soma. Okay, this the long elongated continuation of the process, this is called as axon. Okay, and this axon is going to terminate into bulb like structure called as axon terminal, or else these are also called as synaptic knobs. Yes, clear with all the labeling parts. So here are the given options. So the what is the characteristic feature? Okay, what is the main feature of the neuron? Excitability, right option. Conductivity, this is also right option. Which is not, okay, which you have to identify the non-characteristic feature. Contractility, longevity. So the wrong option will be the contractility. So the contractility is the main characteristic feature of the muscle tissues, but not the nervous tissue. Okay, it can show the conductibility, excitability by the nerve impulses, but the contractility is not appeared, it is not the function related to the neuron. Yes, here is the question again, which of the following is regarded as the units of nervous tissue? What are the main units present in the nervous tissue which will carry the impulses? What are those actually called? Those are called as neurons. Okay, those are called as the neurons. This will be the right option. But axons, dendrites, myelin sheath, these all are wrong, because dendrites are the branches which arises from here, and the axon is the long elongated process, and next myelin sheath is a sheath which is surrounded around this axon. So the units, the functional units of the nervous tissue is neurons. Yes. So next question is related to the blood cells. So here is a NEET question of 2020. Which one of the following is not the function of the blood? Okay, these all are the given blood cells. Okay, these erythrocytes are the also called as RBCs. These are red blood cells. Yes, RBCs, next platelets, and these all are the WBCs. Okay, lymphocytes, neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, monocyte, and macrophages. These all are the different types of WBCs. So based on the blood cells, here is the given question, what is actually the function of the blood cells? Okay, you need to find out the non-function, okay, which is not the function of the blood cells. So the given options are, it transports the oxygen and carbon dioxide. This is the major function of the blood. So this will be the right option. It transports of hormones. Yes, the hormones are going to be transported. Okay, they are going to be carried out by the blood as a stream of its transport mechanism. So this is also the right option. Next, transport of excretory products, this is also the right one. It is going to transport the urea for the excretion. And next, transport of nerve impulse, this is wrong, because here the nerves are involved, the neurons are involved, but not the blood cells. The wrong option is nerve impulse. So here this one will be the right option. Highest content of iron is found in. Okay, so the given options are WBCs. Inside the WBC we cannot find any rich content of the iron. So this will be the wrong option. Inside the bone cells there is no high amount of iron, but we can find the calcium. Yes, next RBCs, this will be absolutely right. So the RBCs are red in color due to the presence of hemoglobin. So the hemoglobin is rich in iron. So the right option is RBC. Next, protein. So this will be also the wrong option and irrelevant. Yes. Next concept is based on the, yes, these concepts are from your third chapter of your 9 CBS, that is diversity. Okay, classification. Yes, this is also the about the classification only, plant classification. Yes. So this is about 5 kingdom classification, includes Monera, Protista, fungi, plants and animals. So related to this, here is a question of NEET and Foundation. Yes, which of the following is not correctly matched with respect to the 5 kingdom classification? Okay, here is one wrong statement, you need to identify that. Monera includes all the prokaryotic organisms like bacteria, archaebacteria, eubacteria, etc. Okay, so this will be the right option regarding to this 5 kingdom classification. Next, Protista includes unicellular eukaryotes like algae, okay, Chlamydomonas, okay, these are all the things you are going to learn in Protista. This will be the right option. Next, fungi cell wall is made up of cellulose. Okay, this is absolutely wrong because the plant cell wall is made up of cellulose. Fungi cell wall is made up of chitin. Yes. So, next D, option D, plant are autotrophic nutrients here. Yes, so this is also the right option. So, the wrong option is option C, fungi cell wall is made up of chitin, not cellulose. Yes, next, in Whittaker's system of classification, unicellular organisms are kept under, okay, the unicellular organisms are classified under what you need to identify here? Monera, fungi, protista and protozoa. So, the protozoans are also the unicellular organisms which are classified under these protista only. So, the right option will be the protista. Fungi and monera are present in separate groups, okay, but inside the protista you can find the protozoans like amoeba, okay, euglena, these all are going to be included in euglena, all these things are included under the protista, okay. Yes, so the protozoans are included in the protista. Whittaker's system of classification, unicellular organisms are kept under the protista. So, this will be the right option. Yes, next, last two more concepts to be remembered. Which of the following is not the component of immune system? Okay, this is the concepts related to your 9th biology from the chapter, yes, from the from the chapter health and diseases. Yes, which of the following is not the component of immune system? Okay, here are the given options. So, here you need to understand which is not involved in the immunity process. B, lymphocytes, this is absolutely involved in immunity, okay, it is involved in immune system, it is going to produce the antibodies. Next, T lymphocytes are involved in, okay, they are involved in injection, okay, they are T lymphocytes are involved in, they are involved in destroying the antigens, okay, they are involved in destroying all the antigens and germs and everything. Next, erythrocytes are the red blood cells, okay, these are RBCs, these are not involved in the, yes, these are not involved in immune system. Next, macrophages are also involved in the immune system, these are going to act, okay, they are going to form the phagocytosis, they are going to inject all the foreign materials. Next, who discovered the polio vaccine? Okay, this is the foundation question. Yes, Louis Pasteur, yes, he is a scientist but he didn't discover the polio vaccine, he discovered the vaccine for rabies. Next one, Jonas Salk, yes, he discovered the polio vaccine, okay, he is a right scientist who discovered the polio vaccine, whereas it comes to Conrad Zuse, he discovered the computer. He discovered one of the automated machine of the computer, it is related to the invention of computer but not to the polio vaccine, whereas coming towards the Ellie Whitney, okay, last option is Ellie Whitney, he discovered, okay, she discovered the cotton gin, okay, she discovered a machine which is going to separate all the cotton seeds and it is going to extract the fiber from it. So, the right option will be the this one, okay, Jonas Salk will be the right option. Yes, next coming towards the last concept to be remembered of 9th syllabus. Yes, it is the concept from the food resources. This will be the last chapter. The scientific and objective study of animal behavior is, yes, zoo geography, it is the wrong option students because it is going to indicate the amount, okay, the number of organisms present in the given geographic area, okay. So, this will be the wrong option. Ecology, it is also the branch of biology which is going to deal with the study of organisms with related to its surrounding and environment. So, this is not the behavior of animals, okay, this will be the wrong option. Next, zoology is study of animals, ethology is the study of animal behavior. Next, select the group that contains only the micronutrients, zinc, copper, manganese, it is a NEET level question. This is not included in your 9th biology, but here in the 9th standard you are going to learn few differences between manures versus fertilizers. There in the standard of 11th and 12th you are going to learn about the about all these things in the chapter mineral nutrition in botany. So, as if now in the 9th standard you need to focus upon the animal husbandry and manure versus fertilizers. So, students, clear with this particular session. Hope you all have understood this session and you got the basic idea of the differences. You got the basic idea on the preparation strategy of the foundation, why you need to start early. I hope this session is very useful to all of you. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel NEET World. In the next upcoming session, we are going to come up with the one more interesting generalized content to all of you, that is going to be very informative to all of you. In the next session, we are going to start another foundation series of the 3rd chapter, diversity in the living worlds. Yes, so please all of you make a note of all these concepts and take the screenshots wherever it is required. Yes, thank you.